I think we're back. Gotta pay your workers? Fuck OBS. It does shit like this. Yeah, we back. Seribot's back. Oh no. I wonder if that means that like the ads and shit are gonna restart. Right, I was say OBS was hating. Somebody was on OBS listening and heard us talking about washing chicken and was like, nah, cut this bitch off. All right, so where do we leave off? I hope there aren't TikToks with people washing with bleach. That's a step too far. I told you, dude was on TikTok washing with soap and water. Okay, so let's see. Controls, menu, access, menu types. That works really well. Movements. And I'm actually going to move this here. We might not need to put it in that point. Controls, character actions, character shuffling, how the stats work, how they scale. We'll put intended in quotes here. Master system, genes, combat. That's where I'm going to get more screenshots. Only bleach dear God. As I said before, though, that soap water chicken is why people need to be taught how to cook when they're young. Even if they're not girls, everyone should learn how to cook basic stuff. And I say that as someone who did not have an opportunity to learn how to cook basic stuff until I was like 35. But having even just like the competence in that skill set. No, I wish there was a Breath of Fire 3 randomizer. Are you kidding? That would take 970 years though. Sabira, it's funny you bring that up. Because at work today, I had to explain the appeal of a randomizer and how it works in certain games over others. And I was talking about how randomizers work the best in games where you require items for progression. And if your items do not actually gate your progression, then a randomizer is just you running around trying to figure out where shit is. Menu access. I can't make a square shape here. Triangle. You say that, but people have made fun randomizers out of stuff like Super Mario World. But see, Super Mario World. Okay, we're talking about old school. Woo! I had to think about that. I was like, huh? I feel like there's exceptions to the rule. There's exceptions to the rule, but usually those exceptions have to be stuff that people are actually invested in playing, right? I forgot the most important thing. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna move this real fast, team. Because we're gonna start taking screenshots. I want that screenshot. That's actually extremely important. Can we get a folder open? Yes, we can. What do I want to do? Let's put this in a gaming folder and let's start a new folder called guides. I don't know why my eye keeps double tapping. I'm not a big fan of randomized linear games because it's not really an added challenge if it's just same old but in a weird order. So Candy was getting what I was saying for the most part. Is the fact that like when it comes to fuck. I'm gonna have to open up a cursed fucking program, and I'm so sorry. Because like yeah, when it comes to stuff like that, like one of the big reasons I think I like the time spinner randos specifically is because you have your certain items that work for the blessed go mode, and then everything else is just kind of like fodder, right? Oh, for fuck's sake. Can we get a I'm just going to snooze the damn thing. All my fucking ads are going to start over. Uh-oh. Now the question is, can I get out of here? There we go. I actually never knew that was there. Today I fucking learned. God damn it. There we go. So let's see. Square, triangle. Let's actually add that because that will fuck people up. I think this is what I was trying to ask before, SJ. Was close menu is... Oh, that's a brain fuck. Or did I just fuck it up? Menu action. Nope, I didn't fuck it up. Whew. Where is... Yeah. Let's put that there. Menu types. This is going to be a lot. Let's put confirm menus too. Because this is the part that I was thinking about, SJ, that people will get fucked up on. There's really clever and interesting ways to randomize stuff like that. Stuff like Super Mario World has stuff like randomized where your ability to get cape feathers are, or your ability to swim in addition to location unlocks. See, that's why I said I think that there's some exceptions to the rule. Because if you know that there's supposed to be a block that has like a certain feather, or a certain cape, or a frog suit and shit like that, then that makes sense to randomize those things because fuck your swimming level. You better figure it the fuck out. Oh, get fucked, you dweebs. But I feel like in other cases, I'm much more in Candy's boat, where if it's super duper linear, I find myself just being kind of bored. And I like it more when it's like, hey, these items are actually directly tied to your progress. And have a good sleeps, Cookie. Okay, so we got that. There we go. That's left bumper. We'll just put that. Left bumper. Yeah, we'll probably do... Put here, characters. Do y'all find value in putting characters in the order that you meet them, or do you want characters in the order of their quote-unquote importance to the game? I know that that's a random question, but I'm just curious. When you meet them, for me. Okay. That's going to put Ray in an interesting position. That puts Ray and Tipo in an interesting position. In order they become important. So now we have conflicting information. If that's the case, it would be something like Ryu, Anina, and then I have to figure out the order of operations from there. Oh, this is just Neil's mansion. I don't want to go there. I do want to go to the world map, though, if I can. I think this leads me to it. Yes, it does. Sorting characters where you meet them. Give me that again. There we go. I want that. Come here. Hey, don't be a jackass. Hey, you're being a jackass. Dude. I hate. And now it's black, because of course it is. I'll have to get that screen cap later. Are you gonna act like this today? You are gonna act like this. Snooze again? Yeah, snooze it one more time for me, please. Now we're fine. World map. Let's do. These are going to be important too. Question mark locations, exclamation point locations. I'm actually going to break this off. I don't know that we need. Actually, I can't make that a category. I can't make that a category. So controls, accessing your menu, confirming and closing, the menu types. We're going to have another staggered, and if you don't like staggers, I'm so sorry. This out later. Movements. How to use character actions, character shuffling. Characters, intended classes. I actually like that more. Shiny. Sort by where met. So shiny, you mean like Ryu? That's the pro tag. Ray. Cedar Woods. Hi, that's not how we spell. I don't like that I literally didn't. There we go. Nina, we'll say, is Windia Castle. You mean stuff like that? I actually think that's really nice because then you know exactly what you're talking about there. That works really well. And I did convince myself I want an appendix. Now I'm debating on if I want to do as far as like weapons and armor. But no, who's who is nice. And I think as well, like, you meet everybody before the first half of the game. So it's not like it's the worst thing, because let's see, you got Ryu as the pro tag, Ray and Tipo is Cedar Woods, you'll get Nina at Windia Castle, you'll get Momo at, oh god, I can't remember the name of her place, but I just remember it's a nightmare because of all the traps that she has set up. You meet Gar at the Coliseum, you meet Peko at the plant. Am I missing someone? The tower, thank you. Ryu, Tipo, Ray, Nina, Momo, Gar, Peko. I think I actually did name everyone. Yeah, I did. Because when you get into late game, you don't have Tipo anymore, so that's how everyone fits on screen, because it's 3 in party and 3 in reserve. Okay. And by the time you hit the Coliseum, I think that you can go all the way out to mentioning the Coliseum and it doesn't feel like the world's most spoilery thing. Because that doesn't touch on any other shit like the core story. Oh my gosh, it's Metric. Oh, it's Metwick. Hi, Metwick. How you doing? How your foot doing? How your foot doing? How's Dragon's Dogma? Hello, everyone from Metwick stream. If you're brand new here, I'm Pleasantly Twisted. I'm Black, I'm Ace. I go by she, they pronouns. We do a lot of try-hard games, JRPGs, challenge runs, speed runs, and completionist things. And today we're doing something a little bit different. We beat Guacamelee. We got the normal ending, as it were. No, it's not foot hurt your claw. I hate that for you. I hate it so much. You working so hard, and your foot said no. I don't like that. I don't like that. Go ahead and burn the last snooze, SJ, if you can. If not, I got it. Actually, I got it. Because I don't want to hit ads on people who just rated. We beat Guacamelee, and now we're doing something a little bit different. I want to make a beginner's guide for Breath of Fire 3. because I have a good friend who's playing it, and he's made it to one of the second worst areas. And he's just like, I need a pro because I'm getting my ass beat. And then I was like, you know, I could just write this, right? I don't understand why my fucking screen capture is not working anymore. Ugh! That's fine. I'm past it. I'm past it. That's all we have, like the super zoomed in notepad so everyone can see what my outline looks like. And I'm taking feedback from chat about what they would want in a beginner's guide. I'm taking a ton of tart cherry extract and it's helping though. Oh. I've never heard of this solution for swollen anything. Does it work on any swollen stuff? Because does that mean I can drink whiskey late at night now? And I realize I am going to have to go in a little bit of spoiler territory. I have to talk about that. Do we have another unfortunate gout sufferer in chat? Candy. I wasn't going to just say it out loud, but yes. It breaks up the uric acid crystals out in the affected joints. Like, apparently, if you have a bad gout flare-up, you can eat a can of cherry pie filling. Have a good night, Vice. Thanks for hanging. Oh, that doesn't even show up yet. Let's see. I don't think I have any money. I'm out here sounding like fucking Prince. Using this info to justify buying a cherry pie this weekend. And of course, my notepad. How much money do I have? 0. Actually, the epitome of fucking broke. God, love it. Love it, love it. For science and tasty pain relief, listen, anytime food can help resolve my issues, I'm here for it. I am here for it. I feel like the more I'm outlining this, the more I do kind of want to make a miniature guide. The AI in Dragon's Dogma 2 is amazing. My entire party jumped to their deaths to get to me. It has the Bethesda jank. I love that. Bethesda jank is fun. Tiny children rarely have any money. Well, we have like an almost adult with us. It's fine. That was a conversation that came up on Jay's stream. He was like, hey, how old is Ray? Is that a grown-ass man? And I was like, yes. And of course, someone came in and was like, well, technically speaking, he's more like a teenager. And I was like, I mean, for all intents and purposes of the party comp, he's the adult. We could just be honest about that. He's the adult. My screen caps aren't working. Come on. Oh, geez, the directionals, though. There we go. Oh, that's something else I wanted to use. I wanted to make a note of that. Yeah, we're going further in the outline. Dear God, I didn't realize how much of this I actually had in my system already. Ryu, cut stuff, can get dollars. Tipo, kick stuff, also can get dollars. Lock picking. Oh wait, you're writing a whole fact? I want to, yeah. I want to write one. I don't know if I'm going to do like the full-blown walkthrough, but I do want to make a beginner's guide. Because there's a lot of stuff. It's a 90s RPG. They don't tell you fucking everything. The babies are the ones making the money. Shameful. Listen, I just work here. Door dependent. And this is just the outline. We've had this outline up for what, chat? Maybe 15, 20 minutes. Not even. And then OBS decided to shit the bed. So I'm going to have another case of a YouTube with 2 different videos. Because... bleh. Bleh. Alright, so Ryu, Tipo, Ray, Nina, because I have it on top of mine. I'm just going to put magic shit for now. Momo, blows up stuff. Peko, also can, we'll say kick stuff, even though it's a headbutt. Gar pushes stuff. Isn't that Gar? SJ, guard just pushes stuff, doesn't he? I don't think he has a special action that you can quote unquote note. He literally is just there to push heavy shit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't get dollars. Confuses people. Yeah, no field action with the button, but he pushes heavy things. That's what I thought so. Alright, cool. So that works. And we're going to put this here. I feel like it makes more sense that you put that there. A long time ago, I used this Final Fantasy IX game pack, and then over 15 years later, I found out it was written by a streamer friend. It was kind of wild. We ran a stream together, and I only found out after that. That's amazing. I love that kind of stuff. It's super fun. Because, like, this is something I'm actually talking about at work right now. Like, when it comes to things like mods and stuff, your best bet is to let the modders just kind of cook. It is absolutely your positively best bet under the sun. Just let them cook. Let them cook. Because chances are they'll make fun mods, they'll make great guides, they'll make things that are really interesting that you can kind of point back to and be like, hey, look at how awesome our fandom is. Please let the kids cook. Unless they, of course, make a guide that's like blatantly wrong. Then don't let that kid cook. They burning up shit. Trying to think what else. Oh gosh. Then of course the ads are here. The ads have a rivet. Alright, you piece of shit. Why are you not acting right? Let's do BoF3 outline. But yeah, so Metwick, this is my first time doing something like this live. And so I'm thinking that I'm going to spend some streams actually like being in game to get screenshots, grab relevant pictures, and then I actually want to spend it as like a co-working stream where I just sit down and I write the guide live. I just write the guide live. I think it'll be fun and people will get to see like how this works. That's a fantastic idea. I don't know if I would... I think my end goal is once it makes sense and it's completed, have a couple people vet it, and then I might upload it somewhere. Like, who knows? Maybe it'll be like baby's first game pack upload. Because I know that there's like splinter guides too, where people have just like the item list or just the gene list and shit like that. But I would love something where it's like, no, I just want to explain to you everything you need to know to start this out. Who made the fake title of the guides just earlier? I forgot what it was already. It was something like what? An expert shows you? Because I usually do something like, so you want to play thing. But it also makes me think about what I want to include, and I'm like polling people accordingly. Vice said it and then went to sleep. Oh no, organs. Not organs. Where's Vice at? That's when we were talking about chicken skin. Oh no, I think the chicken skin overpowered the conversation. It did. The last thing I have from Vice Raptor is that the only thing that's wrong with your chicken is that your cat doesn't have any. So you think you can breath? Oh my god, that's horrendous. That just sounds like someone who's on Twitter trying to yell at you and they use the wrong form of breathe, and it's like, I can't take you seriously because your sentence doesn't even make sense. So you need an expert. Okay. We'll put both of those. So you need... Oh snap, go get your blue hire dye. Oh, I know what you got that for, I bet. I have to give like a shout out to Jay if that's what the name winds up being, because he literally, that was how it kicked off. He was like, I need an expert. In the same vein of, I need an adult. Alrighty. I think I'm going to make some disclaimers too about the wonky kind of decision-making process for the controls, because even though it's on the D-pad, it doesn't change the... Oh, god damn it. Okay, I actually have to focus for a hot second. Here, it gets flared. I got a pointed stick. As he said, I recall correctly, it was just, I need an expert. He being Vice. I hope he doesn't make the squishy noise. He won't. Swag. Get murdered. Get completely fucking murdered. Oh god, he's gonna make the squishy noise. It sounds like a fucking fart. Tipo, what the fuck was that? The kid that can't fight is doing better than you. Explain. Weirdos yelling at me on Twitter because I mentioned mass, so you think you can breath? Oh, that's gross. I need an expert. Yikes! Jesus Christ, what are y'all doing over here? Oh no. Tipo, I'm not gonna front. You might have to die. I'm just gonna keep it a stack. You may die. Tipo's gonna die. Oh, he decided that he wanted to eat someone else. You know, maybe if you hit, we wouldn't be in this situation. I've never seen them miss this often. Thank you, Ray. Was it a great victory? I don't think it was. All right, let me see something. 2, 1, 1, 1. I think there is a cadence. I think there is an actual cadence. All right, we'll leave. I wanted to check that bush, but we'll leave. Since Tipo out here trying to fucking eat shit. That just reminded me of something else in combat. Any battle you walk away from is a great battle. Listen, I'm leaving. Okay, so status effects. This guide I also decided is going to have GIFs in it because that's the only way I can show how confused looks. That's the only way I can show how confused looks. Dragon transformations. Actually, let's do the fun stuff first. Transformations, followed by status effects, along with how to heal, because some of them have not so great solutions, like how to heal confusion. You can either use a remedy or you can smack the shit out of your homie. How to fix lowered HP. Let's see, resting. SJ, I need your help again. When you... No, I don't. No, I don't. What's good, boss? I had to think about it for a second. I think when you sleep at camp, it only restores your HP. It does not fix your HP from death, and it does not cure your status effects. It will just put you back to full. I want to say that that's correct. Ailments, or what I call it above, or lowered HP. Sounds right, yeah. HP, AP restored. I said MP. But I can hard confirm that HP penalty is not fixed. Don't know about ailments. Yeah, I know for a fact that the HP penalty does not get fixed. That is something that 150% will persist if you just decide that you're going to sleep. I think I also just enjoy guides because it's like a fun little knowledge check. So I'll do this menu as well when my computer wants to act right. Piece of fucking shit. This is why you're getting a new hard drive tomorrow. You wet garbage. Oh yeah, I didn't save in a house. Ha 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 ha. Ha. Do 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 do. Wonder if I have enough money now. Thank you so much, Skipper. Who has it? I don't think Weapon Homie has it. The Inn doesn't have it. I think Item Bay has it. I know, you don't like me. I like how she just stands there so politely. I do want that. I have enough for one of each. Okay. Let's see if it'll proc. I don't know if it will. I think it wants me to advance story before it lets me do fishing. Right bumper. I'm also gonna have to do my own research because I'm not quite 100% sure what the pointer is for aside from pointing people in the correct direction. I don't know that it has a function beyond that. And if it does, I've never fucking explored it. I do have to advance story before I can go fishing. I'm irritated because I can't screen cap right now. And before anyone tells me Vanessa just print screen, I don't want all three of my screens. I have a certain screen capping method I do. Hey, MP. Ray getting fucking influence would be a horrendous idea. Murder this man. Everyone observe him. God damn it. Listen. SJ, listen. Ray having influence gotta be the most useless fucking thing. Even though he's probably the only one that can get it. Because the other two aren't fast enough. Sad because I didn't get a tasty crit before that all ended. You gonna run. You bitch. Let's see if we can get to fishing first. This place and head out to a big city like Windia. And I'm not even reading this stuff. If people want the cliff notes while I'm going through it because they've never seen it, I am more than happy to explain what's happening in the story at a very, very simplified level. God damn it. That I don't think I knew. Is examining success determined by an agility check? Yes. You have to be, you know what? Because I feel like hating myself. It's a very, very peculiar thing because the way that examine works, it's an agility check, but you have to have someone who's like just slightly faster than the person who you're like watching. It's almost like their speeds have to be very similar in number ordeal. It's weird. It's very weird. I'm gonna start murdering people. I'm over it. Because of course, without knowing the speed stats of like the enemies, there's no way to like genuinely figure it out. All right, y'all, I'm done with y'all chomping me. Go mode. We're just doing go mode. But yeah, so like, because you know how everybody's speed is determined by like what they're wearing and the weights and all that shit. But then after that, like their speeds compared to enemies is what will help you determine whether or not you're going to be able to examine them and steal skills. But like I was trying to say, it's a very wobbly number because you don't necessarily have to outspeed them. But if you wanted to look at it that way, it's like you outspeed them very barely. If you go entirely too fast, then it'll just have your turn kind of pass over. Oh yeah, Zenny. But then conversely, if you go too slow, obviously the move has came and passed. It's why you don't see anybody in these streets using guard to examine. Can I just say in this particular scene, though, it cracks me up how they know who Bunyan is, and they didn't recognize that that was Bunyan walking down the road. Like, how do you just not notice that? He's like the only person that looks like this. I also love the transition of the music where it's like super dramatic and it just goes back to the world map. Will this put me back on the map? Yes. I think I have to go through that whole segment first. Yeah. So fishing and you... That's post new. I think this is the closest one. It might be that or the side one. It's the side one. Yeah, it's the side one. That's the wrong spot. I want to check one other thing because I want to make sure I didn't lead Jay astray. Are you really going to be a jackass about this? You're going to be a jackass about it. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and check that and see if I can even walk towards Windia. We'll go mode it. God damn, that hurts a little bit. I'll say I need you to not miss though. Where are the crits? I mean, extra attacks are good. Oh. And then we'll put... a guts check. SJ, how could you let me forget guts? It's like one of the best hype moments of the game. Oh, Jay told me about how he kind of wish... Oh, we can't go. The fuck is this? Okay, so Takao, I have that because this is just my rough outline of stuff that I think I want to have in a guide. Which is why our character's name is Guide. And I have it as that note because I don't think at any point in the game, and SJ, you can tell me if I'm making this up, but I'm pretty sure this is right. Lovely counter. I don't think at any point in the game they actually ever tell you what the fuck those items are. Like, first of all, they don't tell you that charge is there. Let's start with that problem. They don't tell you that charge is there. And then secondly, the question is, okay, so what is this for? What is this for? I don't have anything else. Well, you could probably murder a man and steal from him. Retro Battle Wiggles. Hey, Protean. Hell yeah, bent sword. About to hit bitches with my sword that's bent as hell. Oh, don't attack your homies. Don't attack your homies. Bad touch. Don't attack your homies. Where are the crits? I'm getting upset now. 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Okay. I think I know how I want to lay out the stat scaling. Because it's going to be different per person. Please, 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 please. Okay, good. I was like, please don't make me fight no more. Please don't ask me to fight no more. I think talking to one of the monsters near the treehouse gets you like a half explanation of examine. But yeah, I didn't recall charge or run being explained ever. Yeah, I was going to say, I know that the hidden buttons never get explained at all. Like, that's just not a thing that happens. So, I want to highlight that they're hidden buttons, but then I also want to highlight what the fuck they do. Because charge, it says CHG. So, you know, already starting off great because that could be charge, it could be change, it could be like any combination you could think of. They like a poop swirly. It look like soft serve. I don't think what else. They don't ever tell you that escape is there. They tell you that you can escape battle, but they don't tell you like how to escape battle. I didn't mean to do that. Leave the camp. Leave the camp. We need to go to an opt-in spot. Tipo, you're cool. Get away from me. Nah, I fucked it up. Let's see. There we go. I do need combat really fast. I just want to see if... Oh, fuck yeah. I like it when the bag's right there. Always guarantee 1 bag and 1 chest. I think that's important. Okay. Where the fuck is the thing that lets me change my armor? Because I know it'll let you do it. I might not have it yet. I don't think I have it yet. Because I know it'll let you change your armor mid-combat. Or not armor, at least your weapon mid-combat. I do it all the time with Momo, depending on what we're fighting. What's in the bag? It's a molly. Ryu, please. There we go. Why don't these bushes have money? Alright, so let's see. Ray, you're going to do that for a second. Thank you. Which one is a quotable? Why don't these bushes have money? Well, yeah. Like, I'm cutting the bushes because I want the dollars. Armor changing available. Let's see. So we went change equipped items. Thank you, SJ. I knew it was here. I just couldn't remember where. Press up. Go to equip. Does not take turn. That's my favorite part about this. Is that literally just changing your armor and weapon mid-combat, you still get a turn. You still get a turn. We buy the exit, so here's hoping we don't get fucked up. We'll go mode it. Oh, that sound is awful. Tipo, what the fuck is with you today? What's going on? Yeah, hit the guy who has health. God, someone's gonna die. Fucking with him. He's gonna do Devour. Oh, he didn't. Nice miss. Oh my god, Tipo, you're actually showing up? Oh my goodness. Tipo remembered how to fight. Proud of him. Let's see. All functions can double tap or click to use. So attack is straightforward, defend, magic, examine, the fuck is this? Item. This doesn't need to be a bullet point. That's an explanation. Charge, the fuck is this? Hit button, right bumper, escape, X attacks, dragon transformations, status effects. How to heal each, that sounds incorrect. Death, how to fix lower HP, guts check. I feel like Towns is straightforward, it's just shops in stock. Just for the sake of making it fleshed out, we'll put NPCs. I'm pretty sure, let me double check to make sure I'm not lying here. Oh look, another pointed stick. Is it corny? Y'all gotta tell me this straight up. Is it corny that I want to put an acronym for ACAB in my guide, but instead of it being like, oh no, it would be ABAC. Now I'm sad. Because I was like, I could put something where it's like always be actively chopping, but that's ABAC. Yeah. ACAB, always chop a bitch. Got it. There we go. Always chop a bitch. Immediately shiny emerges. Hi, yes, I'd like to weigh in on this. Yes, you should do that. Hey, I got dollars. I feel vindicated. I thought that there was one chest per block too. I was pretty sure there was one bag and then one chest. I'll have to investigate some more. Make sure I'm not on crack. Oh, as long as we don't unmelt you, we're good. Or not unmelt you. As long as we don't melt you, we're good. Yeah, just stay there. You're stuck. Thanks, homie. I think it's later game that they always have one chest and one bag. Let's see if we can get one of them to grab it now. Survey says? Nope. I'll let Ray leave one up before I give up. Yeah, hit him. That is the play. Alright, sorry, you're the next sacrifice. Survey says? Nope. Their speed stat's still not high enough. That boy dead. Humor me. So yeah, SJ, in terms of what I was talking about before with the examine, I think this is a situation where Tipo and Ryu, their numbers are too low, but then Rei's numbers are actually too high. So we'd have to get them level like a few more times before we actually could get the influence off of them. Which I think sounds about right, if I'm being honest. Guide work, what this? I am making the outline for a beginner guide to Breath of Fire 3. But yeah, examine is specifically tricky because of the fact that if you outspeed their asses, you cannot grab their stuff anymore. Which is partly why they probably had guard not just as a heavy ass character, but then to also make sure you always have a chance to go forth and get any skills that you missed that you were looking for. Yeah. Alright, there might not be a guaranteed chest. I might have to move it to possible chest. Just for the sake of science, let's see what we get. Uh-oh, Tipo pulled up! Let's go! Hey, Kaosa. Good job, Tipo. Love these 3 clowns, the most lovable clowns. Alright, it's go mode. We got influence. Who just leveled up last? And you're really in a pickle if you don't get influence early? Oh yeah, because like, now, once it gets to a point where I think your overall party outspeeds them, it'll start giving you a little bit more leniency, because it's like, yeah, you can't do shit about that. But at the same time, the question becomes, but why would you? Can we get some attacks? Yeah, murder that man. I am sorry I blanked out when you explained that. I am that tired, I need to stay up due to medication. Oh no. I tabbed back and forgot for a second that the notepad was on the screen, one's mine, and I tried to click it off. That's wonderful, Cal. Actually, now I'm curious about what happens with Tipo's skills after the time skip, at least any he picked up via examine. That is an excellent question. That is a really good question. Hey, we can fix poison and we can frost bitches. Let's get out of here. I keep hearing Tipo as Tebow, and I think my dad is watching sports stuff in the other room. Wait, what? Oh, wait, actually, no, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. What time are we at? Oh, we're at our stopping point. This is perfect. All right, so let's see how we feel about this as a starting point for our outline. This is not going to be final, obviously, but I'll even make it bigger for y'all to see just a touch more. All right, so in today's episode of I Need an Expert, I know where the book is without seeing it, and that concerns me. That concerns me a little bit. For the introduction, we have controls, menu access, menu types. We'll talk about the menu types and I'll get screen caps for it later. Confirming, closing, movement. I'm going to have to talk about movement because the D-pad is wonky. Character shuffling, we're not doing this in silence. That's weird. What character shuffling does, their character actions. Everyone has one. Actually, this is redundant. Ryu can cut stuff, can't get dollars. Bushes, kick stuff, can get dollars. People and rocks. Door dependent, magic confuses people. Blows up stuff, can't get dollars. People, boxes, jars, etc. Also can kick stuff. That's also people and rocks. Pushes stuff. Only used for puzzles and traversal. how stats work. How stats scale, sort by word met, intended classes that can go into the master system. I might get rid of the stats section. I'm debating on it. I'll have to start writing to see how I feel about it. And then, yeah, that needs to be all caps because that's going to be a section. How far in the playthrough? I'm trying to think, when is your first gene? I want to say your first gene is the fire gene, and I'm trying to remember. I think you get it after Balio and Sunder kidnap you, because you turn into a dragon, and then they try to sell you to the King of Windia, and by then you're not a dragon anymore. Shut up, Vallejo. I think that's where you get your first gene. Yeah, because you get a good number of genes before the time skip. Because I think you get fire beforehand, thorn beforehand, frost beforehand. Fire, frost, thorns. I think you have access to the mutant gene. After Balio, Sunder, kidnapping. Okay. I don't need to put screenshots. It's given. I'm gonna have a ton of screenshots. Attack, defend, hidden button. We want this as a GIF. And then, because it's on my mind, I'm gonna go ahead and just start naming them. So we have sleep, poison, confuse. I know blind is in there. You get at least a good half of them in part 1. I want to say like 18 and you have at least 8 or 9 before part 2 starts. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because you guarantee get your elementals. So you get fire, frost, thunder for sure. Thorn you get after the tower crashes. After you crash out of the tower. I think you get mutant. I think fire, frost, thunder, mutant, thorns. I think you get at least 7 in the first half. Because I know that the question mark gene is until late. The one that you need for the Kaiser Dragon isn't until late. Gross gene isn't until late. There's a couple of them. And I forget the one. I think the question mark one is what makes the party-based dragons. Flame, Frost, Thunder, Defender, Thorn, Reverse at minimum. I know are all part 1. Defender is what I was thinking of. Flame, Frost, Thunder, Defender, because it makes the bigger dragon. Thorn, Reverse, and then... yeah, I think that sounds about right. Fusion is the party dragon one. That's not till part 2. Thank you. I was going to say Fusion is late. The one that makes based off of your party is late. I still think that the Fusion Nina dragon is the best looking dragon, and I'm not taking questions on the topic. Even though I love my pygmy. I love my pygmy so much. I got him tattooed on me. Sleep, poison, confused, blind. I don't know why this just dawned on me. Does this game have silence? Because if it does, I feel like I never see it. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I seldom, if ever, see it. I'll put this then, part 2 only. Verify spell. Antidote. It's not called Remedy in this game, I just know it's the Remedy. Remedy. smack. The item, panacea. Thank you. I couldn't think of that to save my life. There's a panacea. Gotta go crash out. Night all. Yeah, I'm getting there too. I'm actually getting like relatively tired. That's partly why I'm like not doing too hot. Like I'm putting in placeholders all over the place. Just because I want to make sure that I at least have this going. Let's see. And sometimes one chest. Information, hints, or gated areas. Why to fish. Manila shop. Not shopping really. Why you should do it. If you ever play Breath of Fire 3, I'm begging you, please, to fucking build your fairy town out. I understand it's time consuming, but you want to build your fairy town out. Alright. I think this is a solid outline. I think this is a good outline to get started with. There's a lot here, and I'll trim fat as I go. Like that shit. That's redundant. I'm sorry if this comes off as noobish, but is this for a run? It isn't. It's for public use for anyone who wants to play Breath of Fire 3 and make sure that they know everything that they need to know as they get their game started. Because Breath of Fire 3 is my favorite JRPG. It is from 1997, however, which means that it is not as kind as it could be for people who are walking into it. And that's true for like a shitload of JRPGs just in general. I didn't get sweaty about it, but for Pecco Redux, I will 100% sweat for the very village. Yo, you seen my Pecco. Don't sleep on Onion Child. Don't do it. Onion Child can and will fucking move, bitches. Like, yeah. Oh, here's something that might be valuable. Maybe. How do you feel about this section? A recommended build section. So that a person playing for the first time can go in and have as seamless of an experience as possible. Yes? Okay. Recommended builds. Also getting Delonzo early, you best fucking believe. Yeah. Delonzo is in that picture loud. Like, I have never ever seen a game actively be like, we will reward you for hoarding shit. Don't sell your weapons. Because Delonzo is arguably one of the best fucking masters, if not mandatory for Momo. If not straight up mandatory for Momo. Okay. I'm gonna get situated. I am going to do my Italian lesson. And then we are going to do our thing of a little bit of work and then go grind on Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Oh, SJ, you would like to know, my Narmaya, there we go. My Narmaya is completely maxed out. She has cleared all missions in the game. She has her best weapon. Her best weapon is fully awakened, and she is sitting at a smooth 22.5 power. Actually, come fuck with me. Relink grind, does you need partners? I'll feel it out. Because the problem with me grinding Relink is that I love doing raids. And right now I'm in hell because I want to start working on Charlotta. Which means that I am now back in grind hell. So like, I've punched the shit out of Proto Bahamut so much. I changed my fucking tagline to say, I bully Bahamut for sport. Like that's accurate. I bully Bahamut for sport. I love doing the Bahamut fight. But because I am now working on Charlotta, who is currently level 90, she needs gear, she needs her Terminus weapon, she needs all that stuff. So I need to grind Proto Bahamut to get her Terminus weapon, which is a dual kind of thing on account of, even if it doesn't drop, the Proto Bahamut fight gives you a fuckload of mastery points and shit. So, you know, oh no! More mastery points and more level 5 legendary sigils. How terrible. How awful. But then I think the worst parts of it is having to go back and grind the stuff that you're severely overpowered for. Because like, going back and grinding mats for your weapons, I just feel bad after a bit. Because I keep going in and murdering these goblins that are like, you need 7,800 power. And I'm like, fam, I'm 22.5. Like, if I sneeze in a general direction, I will decimate their entire camp. Real. It's so real. I hope that some of their roadmap feature stuff is adding more grinds and shit to things like Prout mode. Because I would like to have a mode where I can do grinding, but it still feels like it's challenging. But it is also nice, and I do appreciate that it's something that I don't feel like I have to ram my head against the wall to get shit done. Because getting your weapon mats is easy. Well, getting your weapon leveling mats is easy. Getting mastery points is easy. Getting rupees is easy. Like, Slime Pete is actually her. Slime Pete fucks. Not gonna lie, Piet A is as close as you can get to grinding with some challenge. Yeah. Piet A and Proto Bahamut, that's why those are my top 2 fights. Because it's like the perfect blend of I have to be attentive and know my shit, but also very cozy. I love the Piet A fight too. Oh, it's super fun. I also like beating the shit out of Piet A before he can go into second phase. That just makes me giggle, and I'm like, hee 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 hee. Tee hee hee hee. Proto Baha is snooze. Yeah. It's a very good intro raid fight, I feel like. But now Lucilius is out for your fucking neck. Lucilius hates you. I have exactly one Lucilius clear, and I absolutely was not supposed to get it. Because I was not geared enough. I just was on one. Like, my third eye opened, and I was a goddamn dodging god. And I was like, I don't know how I survived that. You did it offline? The Lucilius fight? No, you're built differently. You're built differently. Like, I am just now getting to the point where my phase 1 Lucilius feels comfortable. Phase 2, I need to see it more so I can feel comfortable. But phase 1, I can do that, like, cakewalk. Because he just has a bunch of big, scary attacks, but once you see what they're doing, it's like, oh, who the fuck cares? Oh, I'm going to rain down orbs. Okay. I'm going to throw orbs at you. Okay. After I throw the orbs, I'm going to do a 3-piece. Okay. And then you and Sendolphin are going to scream Paradise Lost, and it's all that shit. And it's like very epic, very cool. Sendolphin's a beautiful fucking render. God, absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much, SJ. Please fire off the commercials. Yeah, if you enjoyed your time here, make sure you follow the channel. We are aiming for a goal of 12,000 followers. And I do want to go for Partner Plus, not the 300.1. That's for fucking people who already are making it and whatnot. I want to go for the 100.1, and we're very close to it, but the caveat is that it has to be actual subs. It can't be gift subs. It can't be Twitch Prime. It has to be actual subs. Thanks, Twitch. Yeah, Bear. Oh my god. The Lucy fight fucks hard, but it's a hard fight. Like, I literally have a build on my Narmaya that's just called the Lucy. It is just called the Lucy. Like, why is it called that? I don't think you understand. I need a build dedicated to just Lucy. Just Lucy. Oh no, your stream froze on that face? Dear God. That's horrendous. What the fuck is this? I was like, what is happening here? So yeah, my current goals are getting my Charlotta up, and then I do want to get more comfortable on the Lucy fight. I did offline with Vayne. Understand that I can use a crab sigil for Vayne. Did you find all your crabby kids? Do you have maximum crabby resonance? Is that why? Do you have max crabby? You have max crabby, don't you? You have maximum crabby. That's fun. That's super fun. I just got my sigil for Narmaya where I have a 50% chance to not use my butterflies. That joint dropped and I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. And then I saw my butterflies preserve and I was like, never mind. I will spam all the skills. Yay, murder. But let me stop talking about Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. And yes, for people who are asking, obviously, I play Grand Blue. It's the closest thing to raiding that I've had in a long time that doesn't require me to be on something like Final Fantasy 14 or World of Warcraft, and I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, catch me late at night, throwing hands at dragons and shit. Now here's the thing, Crab Sigil is bugged with one of Vayne's here. Put it into Gilded, put it into Gilded. I have to get out of here, because I have to do my homework, and then I also have to handle some work before I inevitably stay up till 2 a.m. playing video games, because that's just the person that I am. That's just the person I am, because I'm a horrible individual. Been thinking about getting Relink, but I'm not paying $50 for it. I have mixed feelings on that, because I feel like it's worth the price of entry. I have gotten my almost 100 hours and counting out of it. I feel like the price to enter is pretty decent, because you'll get the game, you get the full story, you'll get all that fun gameplay just for doing the single player bit, and then when you get to end game, the end game is really fun. I do recommend that you have at least 1 or 2 people to play with, because the online is there, it functions, it exists, but it does have moments TM. I will not hide that. It has moments TM, because sometimes just getting people online is rough. But then other times, there's nights that I've been on, and it's just like non-fucking stop. Party, 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 party. And then you get the blessed party that's like, hey, that went really well, let's repeat this quest. And it's like, fuck yes. I'll put it in an RPG channel, because Grand Blue Fantasy Relink is an RPG. Oh no, actually, I take that back. I lied to you terribly. Put it in tryhard, because it's in-game. You can put it in tryhard, because it's in-game. Either channel works, but given the nature of what we're talking about, put it in tryhard. We're gonna go say hi to Namu! Namu's online! He's been online a long time, but I don't care. I'm gonna go say hi. Super Namu's back in speed running and is super cute. Super Namu is who I commentated for on their Resident Evil 5 run, and I cursed it. Her and Sprinkle Theory. I know that they both were just like, stay the fuck off our couch. I'm scared because I put 550 hours in Division 2 and got burned after putting that much time in. Oh no. Takao, hop into Gilded if you haven't. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Yeah? But for the time being, we're going to say hi to Super Namu. As always, thank you so much everybody for hanging out. It is greatly appreciated. If you are a brand new follower here, welcome on in. And also, I'm sorry, but hopefully you stick around for a little bit. And like I said, we have a couple of goals of 12,000 followers. And then we also wanted to hit the first tier of Partner Plus at 100 sub points. And we're in something in the, without really revealing too much, in the 70s to 80s category. So, tell your homies. I only need it for 3 months and I get that payment for a year. All I'm asking you to come off of is like, maybe $15 max. But, let's go out of here. I will see y'all on Friday. Friday, we're going to figure out what we're going to do. We might do more guide writing, honestly, because I actually really enjoyed making that outline, and I kind of want to start writing it. I don't want to start writing it. So, we'll see. But until then, I'll see you then. Bye-bye. Be safe. Take your meds, drink water, and wash your fucking hands. Okay, bye.